Okay, this is low key my third time recording this. Um, so third time's a charm. Hopefully, I don't have to restart. But it is the new year, 2026. Um, and a lot has changed since the last time I've recorded a video, which was in August. Yeah, that's like 4 months ago, if I'm doing my math correctly, which I should be. 4 months ago. So I met a lot of cool people in college. Um, I was trying to find my portfolio earlier, but I just couldn't find it. Low key, I just kind of bullshitted it because I think I just had a bunch of saved photos on my phone and submitted them. So we cool with that. I was so when I was applying for Calarts, there wasn't a lot of videos about the photography program, or like they were very, very vague. So I don't know if I'm legally allowed to say this. I probably am. I mean, like, it's crazy how this information isn't just online, like, at all. Anyway, um, if you want to join CalArts for the photography program, it is pretty small. There was only 13 other kids in my class, so that's 14 kids total. Um, the For my first semester, the schedule was indeed pretty relaxed. I'm not gonna lie. So you had a lot of time to work on your photography or work on projects here and there. And then we had an end of year exhibit, which was really, really cool to have that experience. I've never hung up work or had work shown like that before, so it's really cool. So if you want that experience, I mean, you shouldn't sign up just for that, but there's also others. Like the teachers are also really informative. You can ask them a lot of questions. They're really willing to answer and help you in whichever way you can. Um, they have a dark room there, and I mainly spend all my time in there whenever I can. Especially this first year, since this first year they provide paper, so I'm in there as much as I can be. Okay. Yeah, 2 day rental period. Um, After those 2 days, you have to come in, check it back out, which is kind of annoying. But if you're in a photography program, um, it really does suck to having your own camera. The first month I didn't have mine because the one I had broken down over the summer, so I had mine in like October. But it isn't. It's not too bad. Um, but you should really have your own camera or work for your own camera by then. Um, yeah, but that's a lot of money though. But there's always a way to manage. You can always just keep checking stuff out. Penalties are, well, you get the first warning, which is just a warning. Your second time is like a week, like where you can't check out stuff, and then it's like 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and then you just can't check stuff out anymore. So if you really need to, yeah, it's a great place to find a camera. Like if you really need a specific model or like a digital camera. I don't have a digital camera, I use film, but if you like need a digital camera for an assignment, yeah, it's great, perfect. But not really so much long term. So it's kind of a bummer, but oh well, what can we do about it? But yeah, that's really as much as I can say, I think, that I remember the top of my head. They have a pretty good photography program. Um, it's not more so. It's more like it's more of a way of challenging your own thinking, how you make your own work, than so a basic, like, hey, this looks good, this looks bad, whatever. Which I think I like more because then you can delve deeper into projects you're developing already. One thing that does piss me off is people who don't put in a lot of work. Thankfully, none of my classmates done that. They've all put in effort into their work, and I see them every single day, put effort into the work. So thankfully, all my classmates aren't like that. But I've seen some people that don't really put as much effort into their work. They're just cruising by. So it's kind of a bummer. But if you're like that, you just like wasting your money. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I can run a video of actually I'll have a video running of my exhibition just somewhere in here, which would be really cool in the work I did. Um, we have 2 gallery spaces for first years, and I was in D301, which was really cool, and I had my own wall to myself, which I got really lucky. My cameras. So this is my camera that I used, that I bought, and I've been using since the FE2 with a 50 millimeter. I really like the 50 millimeter. I could go wider to 35. My friend keeps telling me to go 35, but I really don't mind it. I really like the 50 millimeter. And yeah, I mean, I just love how it looks. I know some people don't. And then this is my prior camera, the FE system. Oh no, this is this is the FE. But it broke. The spooling compartment, or the freaking thingy, doesn't rotate. Like, the shutter works and everything. This just doesn't work. I have to spin this to the right, and then do this for it to move. Which I can't really do that when just filming side. So this is just toast. So I'm gonna break this camera apart and see how it works, because I really like viewing these things. But yeah, photography in college. Oh, the college is in the middle of nowhere. So if you really want to do people work, you either have to do it with the students there, or you have to go out of your way to go outside. My project was about fast food workers, so I spent 30 minutes walking to fast food restaurants and then spending hours around them, talking, photographing them. And I know most people wouldn't do that, but I can't photograph unless I connect with someone, because I can't just take a straight photograph of a flower and bullshit a story around it that I don't have, obviously. So I need people, I need conversation, I need the emotions, basically. So yeah, so if that's really big, and but in that, teachers are great, facilities are great. There's help whenever you need it. There's a bunch of cool people around. So, in general, great. I'm not gonna lie. That's like about all my video has to say. I really don't have much else to say. Yeah. So I mean, like, bye. Probably like next week or some other day I'll make another one.